Good morning, everybody. Today I am really taking my time to properly upload the evolution of the artwork in my home. Where is a pillow? Yes. This is the South African band playing over there, The Antwoord. I have recently discovered them, like this morning, and they are way cool. So we have Home of the Hearts, Hetero, because that's my girlfriend Monique Falcone. And on the right side t-shirt, yes, I'll upload this to YouTube, I promise. On the right side we have, above the t-shirt, Hetero Gaven 1977-05-27. It's got me, Balmy, the ficus. That is, very healthy and growing roots. Pineapple tree on wheels in a plastic box. If you get quality plastic boxes to store stuff in, people, some of them with wheels, then not only can you move things around because they stack pretty properly, never a heavy box at the top or the middle. Heavy boxes go at the bottom, and then the lighter boxes, which you put less heavy stuff, they go on the middle and the top. Those are the rules. Anyways, we have the Respect the World t-shirt, which I can now fairly safely admit publicly is Monique's work, and my current girlfriend. And yes, I have a desire for any chick I end up making my first 2 kids with. Please be both male, please be both heterosexual souls. So that red t-shirt is the first t-shirt that I used whiteboard marker stifts. Whiteboard, board spelled B-O-A-R-D, whiteboard markers. You got permanent markers and you got whiteboard markers, which theoretically with water and a cloth can be scraped or wiped off a wall like that with just white wall paint. Obviously this artwork isn't changing. That Quake 3 arena thing, which is currently like this here and this here, is to show that one, the Quake 3 arena shoot 'em up game that I bought the DVD for, when it was just out, and that's going here. And this can drop a bit, this t-shirt, and I'll figure something out. I'm buying more of that black strong glue tape that are the black lines in this artwork on my wall. Yeah, that says Hetero, the 3 and the 4. We've got the 1, that is me. 2, that is my girlfriend. And 3 and 4, because I'd like a twin, both boys, both heterosexual. I think me personally, I think heterosexuality, bisexuality, gayness, lesbianness, transgenderness, hermaphroditinous is a soul property, a property of the human soul. You just know from an early age, because I had friends when I grew up. And they started making these hints at like 4 or 5 or 6 years old. Ooh, you know it's nice to suckle on your own dick? A, that's not possible. And B, no, I'm interested in girls only. And at 15 or something, I have this one friend who I have one sleepover with. He lived in another village. He was one of my bicycling buddies. Note, one of my bicycling buddies. And he might note, hey, let's compare dick size. No. I sent back him telepathy in my vibe. As we were sharing a bedroom where his younger brother used to sleep, and he slept on the other side. Now, without a doubt, most men who are interested in making babies with women, they end up bisexual, and at some point it's, yeah, that also goes for Modesto, my old buddy, who plays the hang drum, H-A-N-G drum. Yeah, and all the other instruments. Look, that guy is so large by now, he can kick my ass with one pinky. And Mo, you're completely forgiven for what you did to cause our friendship breakup. We'll meet up again, all of you guys, once you have kids of your own. That goes for the entire skater clique. Not Remco, Remy, Beer. And that Moroccan dude, that is a good buddy of Beer. Jesus, dude, you got big arms. The last time we went, I came over, that was the final time I came over to the Moroccan skater dudes place, and we watched a movie, and Beer threw a cat into my lap, and I said, Beer, don't ever fucking do that again. It's completely obvious, because I've given Beer some training tips on how to harden his wrists. And it's some Beer, B-E-E-R, which is the Dutch word for bear. Yeah, well, I ended up giving Beer, because he's a really good friend, a furniture maker. I gave him some kung fu tips, and at some point, that guy was so fucking strong and hard in his bones and shit that that's what caused the breakup of friendship. Actually, it was me needing a nap during furniture making work. Stuff like that happens before. It's called in Dutch dat je uit elkaar groeit, which is literally translated to English as you grow apart from each other. And then often you reconnect later once you have kids. They have older kids, you have younger kids. In my case, I will have younger kids. And when they're about 7 or 8, Beer's kids and Remy's kids can give my kids some kung fu tips, you know? Anyways, without overdoing the emo factor, the emotional factor, a close-up of both t-shirts. Yes, I promise it's going straight to high-resolution YouTube. By hooking it up with that white wire to that computer, which Monique knows not to attempt to change any wires, including the audio wire, because I'll do that for her. Currently it's hooked up to my Hyper Blaster of the JVC company. No, it's a JVC active Hyper Blaster. I just call it a Boom Blaster, which is going with me to my holiday resort. La Mental Hospital, where I do volunteer work. Yeah, well, I had a taller white dude, which I met recently at the outpatient care facility. Outpatient care office, sorry. Taller white dude. Dutch, of course, Amsterdammer. And I gave him and a frail Moroccan dude the note to that address. Specifically this address. And of course notes how to get to my Cheetah Kung Fu lesson 1. See Cheetah, cheetah, the fast cat from Africa. That's my Kung Fu style. And for the taller white dudes of this world, you have the name Siberian Tiger Kung Fu. Siberian Tiger is from Russia. It's mostly white. And it is the largest tiger on the planet at the moment because they walk around in Siberia, which is like crazy cold in winter. Yeah, minus 40 sometimes. Although these days it's a bit warmer, perhaps. Maybe say minus 30 Celsius. It's 30 degrees, 1/3 below the freezing point of water. 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of water, and 0 degrees Celsius is the freezing point of water where it becomes ice. Now, minus 30 Celsius, people, that's crazy cold, especially with a bit of wind. Therefore, Siberian Tiger is the Kung Fu name for all the tall and muscular white guys. Understood, planet Earth? Thank you. And for the shorter white dudes, you have the option of using Cheetah Kung Fu. Create your own channel on YouTube and just put your nickname or your first name and initials and last name. Nickname is fine. A custom nickname for, your Kung Fu name. In my case, that's Gavin. Oh, by the way, Chinese, horse stance has so many uses. No, this is not even finished yet. See, a roof, tiny bit of flat roof, and then the rain can drip down. Drips down here, and the rain drips in between us, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna, see, because Monique has the feminine doll, the Russian feminine doll, dolls within dolls within dolls. And yeah, we call it a Barbara Papa figure over here, indeed. Barbara Papa figure. I think, I don't know, okay? Anyways, here are the tears of the woman from one eye. That is a t-shirt. Look, this is the artwork for the next... Look, even if Monique and I do break up, this stays on the wall for at least a while, and then... Because what happens if I date a non-artist chick? I'll just say, look, if Monique and I ever really break up, which I don't think will happen, I'll put here, underneath the hetero Monique Falcona, with the feminine symbol, see, the male symbol, that's a Google search query, and the feminine symbol. Now everybody knows what hetero means, so let's not get nerdy. Size 46. And I forgot what I was going to say. So, yeah, it's time to upload this. It's 14 minutes and 30 seconds now. 31, 32, 33, 34, blah blah. Yeah, I'm taking the Hyper Blaster, I think, with me to the mental hospital, because I also have my small laptop and Windows 10, and a separate USB keyboard, a separate mouse, and I do need the ability to blast some really good music into the mental hospital. So this is quality R&B. Add it. And that way, people, I can shoot. I won't be shooting videos or pictures of the other patients. That's a big no-no. And I can add more to my R&B and hip-hop playlist. And then I can post that onto my onto my Facebook account. Here, this button, reload this page. It used to be called refresh page, and it's the F5 button on the keyboard. Pretty sure that works even on Mac, Linux, Windows, and Ubuntu is a flavor of Linux. That's what I'm using. Now, I have that Windows laptop, and guess what? A large ass screen to connect that laptop to. Microsoft, you can safely stop sweating. Because this screen is connected to the development machine, but it's got a VGA cable. And that small laptop fits over there, where I now have some artwork and, well, I don't need this here, but, you know, Monique might need it. No, actually Monique was raised in Poland. She's currently still a knife fighter, but I'm very quickly upgrading her to blunt force and sticks. There's Monique, if you need it, is in the hobby thing. And you see clearly that orange thing is the box cutter knife. Don't use it on a whim. She knows not to use it on my table and stuff. Because she makes t-shirts. She can even make art with mere plastic and a scissors. Now kids, you do know still not to run with pens or scissors, yeah? Women of Earth, I am very happy with the education women give young men. It is in Holland at least perfect, and I suspect all around the world with that R&B collection that I'm rediscovering, or actually discovering. It's not just hard rock and Goa House, okay? Almost 18 minutes of this video. And I really did start sort of in 2003, maybe 2002. Oh, my selective apps now. Yeah, well, be ahead of the market, and spend 10 to 15 years hard labor. I suggest you start at 24 age, or 27 age, or 28 years of age, and then you work your ass off for 5 to 15 years, and guess what? You got a super company. Take plenty of time to go clubbing, and especially if you're low on cash, people, that strong duct tape cost me only €3 in the Hema shop, which is in one of the shopping streets leading from Amsterdam Central Station straight to Dam Square. You got the main public road with the KFC and the McDonald's or the Burger King. I can't remember the name clearly now. And you got the shopping streets with shops on both sides, and there's a Hema store, and they have this tape for €3 per roll. And trust me, it's quite a lot of tape that you get. Okay, well, next video when I'll upload this straight to Facebook and YouTube by transferring the file first to the computer, and then And then from the computer to Facebook and YouTube, this video, 20 minutes and 14